I gotta get something off my mind, and if you don't want to hear it, please keep scrolling. But sometimes I do other things besides just read these cards, okay? Like, haven't always done that at this channel. So please keep scrolling if you don't want to hear this, and maybe someone needs to hear it. But it will not leave my mind, and I keep trying to make this video, and I feel like I feel what I've made other people feel, and it's not good. And I'm very sorry. To try to protect myself, because I felt there was a lot of attention coming my way that I didn't want. I learned by putting myself out on social media like this that I don't like attention. In fact, I hate attention. And people think that just means bad attention. No, I mean like all attention. I don't like compliments. I don't like insults either. I don't want any of it. But honestly, when somebody insults you, it's kind of easier because you can just block them. They can go away and you never hear from them again. But it's the people who, want to get really close to you and stalk you, or some stuff I shouldn't have said online because I was trying to scare off certain people who I felt were pursuing me. So I'm like, well, I'll act like I'm at least interested in someone else. So maybe they'll leave me alone. Maybe they'll see that, hey, she's not desperate. And because that's just the assumption. I started to become very uncomfortable with the attention I got online. About my looks specifically. Very uncomfortable. Like I was on display, especially when I started realizing people locally probably knew who I was, because I didn't think they did. I was delusional about that, okay? And I feel like I've done this my whole life, and I feel disgusted with myself, and I just want to apologize. And I just feel disgusted. If anyone in this world thinks that I'm a threat to their marriage, their family, that I'm going to pursue their husband or their boyfriend or their son or something, no. I was trying to keep other people from pursuing me, so I said some stupid stuff. Stupid. That I regret. Because the truth is, and I've been doing this my whole life, and I realize it now, and I wonder if it's how I got trafficked. I'm serious. Like, this has been such an eye-opening. This has actually kept me awake the past couple of nights, if you want to know the truth. I've just come to some very hard realizations about myself. And I think I was masking because I was secretly ashamed of the fact that I don't like any kind of physical touch. People do shame me for that. Like, I just decided to stop talking about it. And I decided to stop putting myself out there online, because then people can't flirt with me. I don't want to be told I'm pretty. I don't want to be told I'm ugly either. Who wants to hear that? But, I'm so tired of, like, people, oh gosh, I don't know what it is. It annoys me. It annoys me. It irritates me. It triggers me a little bit, because, this is the first time I put my face to anything since, in 25 years, when somebody forced me to do that 25 years ago. No, I don't really want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about it anymore. I used to feel obligated to talk about it, and I don't now. I was trying to do it to help people. I gotta put myself first. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And it makes me sick now that anyone thinks I would, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I think this is actually who I am, and I think I have been masking my whole life, because I've also done videos about it. But there were times I did videos that probably didn't sound like this, because I felt threatened, because there were people coming at me that I don't want to talk about. Okay, now, this is a word I don't want to say out loud. Okay? I'm just going to read to you. Often called ACE for short. A complete partial lack of attraction or lack of interest in activity with others. It exists on a spectrum, and they may experience no, little, or conditional. That's me. That's absolutely me. I think my whole life, at least for a lot of my life, I've forced myself to think about it, or I know that sounds weird, and I'm actually quite disturbed by this. And I wonder if I'm not the only one. I think I've been forcing myself to try to enjoy this. And I think it got me into some bad situations, because I was so ashamed of the fact that I don't like it, and that I don't want to even think about it. And you know what? I released myself from it, and here's what I mean. When I finally realized this, it was like waking up from a dream or something. And when I stopped putting my face out there, and those comments stopped coming my way so much, I still get it. Look, I don't even see all my comments. But now that they're less and less, because I don't put my face out there as much, I don't have that energy coming at me. And so I don't feel as defensive about it. I don't feel like, I don't know. I just feel so much more at peace. I feel so much better about my life, about just everything. There was a video I saw that made me realize some of my own toxic behavior. A woman saying that she was on a dating app where she goes, I think these men are all just on there to be mean to women. Like, because basically she kept having all these guys, like, she would match with them. I think it was Hinge. But anyway, she would match with them, and then they would just like send her a mean message and say, you know, they were just mean to her. And she goes, well, what's going on is, I think they just, you know, swipe on everybody. They match with everyone. They just cast their net wide. They try to match with everyone. And then if they don't like you, some guys will just unmatch. But some want to kick you on the way out the door, you know, or they just want to be mean to you. And I'm like, wow, that's terrible. You know, of course they're doing that. Then it made me realize something. I was doing that. I had a dating profile that I'd never checked on. Like, I would look at it every 6 weeks. And when I did, I would never ever match with anyone. If I did, it was just so I could unmatch them. Or I did go through a phase where I would just say mean things to them because some of the profiles were so disgusting. I would match with them, and then when they would write to me, I'd tell them how disgusting they were. I know. So I was doing the same thing that these men were doing on Hinge. I wasn't actively looking for anyone. It's almost like I just wanted to, I don't know. I feel bad now, and I don't even want to talk about it more. When I realized I was doing this, I deleted them. I'm not looking for anything from anyone. It's just given me a lot of peace in my life to just not put myself out there. Then that attention's not coming my way. Because no matter how many times I said it, people just didn't believe me. It makes me so happy to not put my face out there because I never wanted that attention. I just felt obligated. I would like to enter my invisible phase as a woman and just never have contact with another human being. And I'm within my rights to say that. I'm allowed to be that way. It's just that people, especially in the spiritual community, they want to make you feel bad for it, because then you have people say, well, I used to be that way too until, I don't know. Like, I've had a few people say that kind of stuff, like try to shame me for not liking physical touch. I don't deserve to be shamed for it. I'm on a spectrum, and it's okay. I don't have to force myself to like anything just because you like it. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm sorry with anyone I hurt with my words, with my carelessness. I was just trying to protect myself, and it was stupid. I mean, I really feel bad about it. I feel really, really sick about it, because I realize now that so many people, so many women have considered me a threat, and so many men, like, even though I was scaring off the right type of men, I was drawing in a wrong type. Some who really thought, she's just, oh gosh. No, I'm not looking for anything. I don't want anything. I want my peace. I want society to stop trying to make a stepmom or a stepgrandma or a cougar or any of these other things out of me. I'm none of these things. Please, I mean, can we just be like someone who just goes about their business, and occasionally, if they wear makeup, it doesn't mean they're trying to draw anybody in. If they do their hair, it doesn't mean they're drawing anybody in. If they accidentally show cleavage because they lost weight and, now their dresses are all too big on them. I wish I had realized I hated attention longer ago. I hate attention. Good or bad. I don't want any of it. I just want to do my videos and keep going. I don't want to disrupt anyone's life. Anyway, if I've ever made you feel like I'm a threat to anything you have, seriously, I take responsibility for that, because I was careless with my words. I said stupid things. I said things I would never say again, and I am sorry. And all these cards, I want this all for you. I hope this all happens for you. I hope only the best things happen for you. I am so sorry if I hurt you. I feel disgusted about that now. I will be careful with my words from now on. Be impeccable with your speech. We will give an account for every idle word. I was stupid. Anything sent to harm you makes you more prosperous. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.